gossip, entertainment, fashion, trend, and more.
Bro.
At the escalator, arrivals. Lower level. Hey! Stop it!
You're jumping?
Knock it off! Knock it off! Knock it off!
It's two of them against me.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Chatty Reese Show. And man, to be a fucking celebrity, like, let me just tell y'all, first of all, it is at no point in my life, if you want to call me a punk, a pussy, a bitch, I don't give a fuck. You are never going to get me to fight in the airport. Argue, fight, raise my voice. Because, baby, you're not about to get me banned and get on the no-fly list. Like, to be a celebrity and the things you could get away with and do, like, I would cringe at the thought of getting into it with somebody in the airport and then getting banned and not being able to fly and go out the country or go to other cities and vacation and be subject to having to take buses and trains everywhere and boats because you can't fucking fly. Like, that would really, really, really blow my mind. But as y'all can see, Jim Jones got into an altercation. I don't know what happened. I don't know the backstory. I really don't care about the backstory. The first thing that came to mind when I seen they was in the airport was, bitch, not in the airport. That's the only thing. I ain't give a fuck what the situation was or nothing. I said, bitch, not in the airport. And that's all I had to say. But he is a celebrity. I don't know if at the time they knew who he was or any of that based off the video. But he later posted a video saying he was fine. He was all smiles, happy-go-lucky. And it seemed like, you know, nothing transpired further. So, you know, good luck to Jim Jones. I just know me. Bitch, I'm not fighting in no airport. You cannot get me to fight in no airport. I'm sorry. Carrying on, being ghetto, loud, and getting risk getting put out? No, ma'am. But good luck to Jim Jones. I just know I can't do it. Good luck to Jim Jones. Shit. Let's get into Cardi B and JP. So, JP's been making his rounds. Remember I spoke about JP in the last video, the rapper from Milwaukee, the basketball rapper from Milwaukee that basically confessed to having relations with a man. Since then, he's only blew up even more on social media. And now he got some heavyweight people talking about him. Cardi B had a comment. So basically, JP was on one of those shows. Y'all know those shows that's going around on TikTok and YouTube where it's like 20 and 1, where it's like a line of people and you got to pop the balloon or you take turns meeting different guys or girls to date and shit like that. You basically trying to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend. JP was on one of them, and pretty much the girl that he met, basically she was very straightforward with hers. Like, long story short, they seen each other. She offered to give him head. He took the head, and they probably ain't know each other longer than 60 seconds. So, Cardi B took the live, and she expressed her feelings about that. And this is a little bit of what she had to say right here.
Y'all need to get body. Y'all need to get shamed. I'm shaming. I'm shaming y'all. Okay? Must shame you, bitch. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. And I know people are gonna drag me and whatever. Like, ain't you be this? Like I said, like you could.
So, yeah. So as you can see, she was like, oh yeah, y'all gonna drag me this, that, and the third. And a lot of the people was on her side, but then you also had that large group of people that's just like, yeah, no. And so this is my thing on it. Right message, wrong messenger. And I highly believe in that. It's like, do we see Cardi B living that lifestyle now? No. But you lived that lifestyle at one point in time. You did these things. You were wilding out too. And it might not have been to that extent to a man that you just met 60 seconds ago. But you once lived a lifestyle where you was doing something that wasn't godly, if that's a good word to use. Now, granted, you changed as you were supposed to. You do grow, you do change, you blew up, you became Cardi B. But it's just like, I just didn't, the part I personally didn't like is when she was like, I'm slut shaming y'all. Y'all need to be slut shamed. I'm slut shaming. And it's just like, who are you to slut shame anybody, Cardi? Like, if anything, you should be understanding and compassionate. You didn't reach out. Did you try to reach out to the girl? Did you tell us whether or not you tried to reach out to her to have a sit down with her or to try to guide her or to see what's going on? What you don't know. So it's like, I get what she was saying. And that's why I said, right message. Don't get me wrong. Right message. Because first of all, it's nasty altogether. Wrong messenger. Wrong messenger. I feel like when people like that want to give advice, I feel like their advice should be given in a different way. Don't get up on a platform saying this, that, and the third out your mouth when you have a rough upbringing yourself. And you're known for saying certain things and saying you've done certain things and being exposed for doing certain things and XYZ. That's all I'm saying. So hopefully that translates with us and y'all get where I'm going with that. But like I said, right message, wrong messenger. JP, of course, came back and he using the opportunity. Cardi B, no publicity is bad publicity. And he said this.
Cardi, man, it's a complicated situation, man. But don't be too harsh on her. She just trying to catch her break. You know what I'm saying? But look, I got the explanation to everything on this album that I'm going to drop June 7th. I'm going to talk about it all. I'm going to talk about all the, I'm going to talk about it all. Just make sure you tune in to the album. And I'm going to let it all be known. June 7th, the coming out party. Make sure you tap in.
His album coming out, he putting it all in the album. Long story short, good luck to JP and Cardi B. Good luck to JP and Cardi B. JT and Sukiana. Team JT all the way. JT dropped a song, and basically in the song, there was a bar about eating crabs and a veneer falling out. Something along the lines happened to Suki where she was eating crabs and her veneer fell out, but she took that as JT was shading her. She thought that was a bar that JT had hit her with. She gets online after getting out of jail for drug charges and tells JT, oh, you need to clear this up and let me know if this is about me, yada, 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 yada. JT ignored her because JT on some shit like, it's not about you. So why? We don't have no beef. So why would I say anything negative about you? Days and days and days went by. JT never said anything, never cleared anything up, never said if it was or wasn't about Suki, which I don't think it was ever about Suki. I think it was just a fucking bar in a song. Suki decided to come at JT and basically say JT do coke and this and that and the third. Couple more days had went by and JT finally spoke and said something. And she read Suki for filth. Let me tell you, JT has been reading. And you want to know what's crazy? JT was with Raymonte the other day. And if y'all know who Raymonte is, he blew up off of TikTok. The short, funny guy who I talked about went on the birthday trip. And after seeing them together, I said JT wasn't writing that shit. Raymonte was writing that shit for JT. I think Raymonte was telling her what to say or writing that shit for her. That was because she was reading Sukiana for filth. Then the one comment she was like, thinking I'm scared when I have a Zeus subscription is crazy. Basically saying, girl, I know you can't fight. Why would I be scared of you? Like, basically. So, even to the point where JT posted this. But I just think that was, what's his face? Raymonte writing that shit. I just personally feel like Suki needed a moment. I do not think that JT was coming at her. And I felt like JT probably was taken back. Like, girl, why would I clear up something? Where is this coming from? Like, I've only ever been cool with you. She exposed the fact that Suki was at her birthday party uninvited. Like, JT has never said nothing negative about you. So why would I clear something up when we don't have beef? If it appears that me and you are supposed to be tight or we cordial, why? Like, why? I just feel like Suki was looking for a moment and she got it from JT, but JT still ended up reading her. So now Suki dropping, saying that she in the studio, getting a diss. She about to show her she could rap. And to be honest, this shit been going on all week, and do we even really care at this point? Too many days passed. Suki, if you couldn't get in the studio that night or either the very next day and drop your shit, you waiting days and days and days. Do you see how fast Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and them is dropping back to back? Bitch, I'm pretty sure and Drake is on tour, so I'm pretty sure he walking around with a music studio on his back. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's pay it, girl. She read you. Don't drop nothing now, but we gonna wait. Hopefully this week it'll be out, child. I just think Suki got bigger fish to fry, and JT is not one of them. And that's just my opinion on that. K. Michelle and Tamar. K. Michelle's still going. And I'm not mad at her. Basically, K. Michelle said, I'm not wearing prom dresses and dunks on the stage while I perform. Here you go. And that's all K. Michelle. And that's all K. Michelle said. Now the people on there saying she being petty, calling her old, saying that they trying to read K. Michelle. That's basically Tamar fans trying to read K. Michelle. I'm arguing back and forth in comments and shit. Like, y'all dumb. Do y'all know that lady picked with her first? See, this go back to what I said. Stop trolling, trying to control how people respond to shit. Now K. Michelle ain't gonna let her foot up off her neck. And anytime K. Michelle feel like she wanna say something about her, she's gonna say it. And I'm okay with that. Period. I'm okay with that. I'm not mad at all. Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, and Storm. I guess you could include Cleopatra in this too. Cleotrapper. I said Cleopatra. Cleotrapper. So, Ice Spice and Cleotrapper, if I'm not mistaken, was friends with this young lady named Storm. Now, it appears to me that Cleotrapper made it. Ice Spice made it. And Storm didn't. And it also gives, like, they made it and didn't bring her up, and now she's jealous. Because how can you say that you're best friends with somebody or close friends with somebody air out every last single filthy text message, personal, intimate moment of a person's life. For a week straight, this girl has exposed Ice Spice, exposed Cleopatra, called herself trying to expose Nicki Minaj. I mean, she was releasing all type of intimate details of her and Ice Spice's personals. She didn't go as hard on Cleopatra as she did on Ice Spice. But baby, she let go and let have. And my whole thing with that is I don't respect people like that. Because it's okay to fall out and not be friends and be butthurt, but to expose intimate conversations. And to be honest, I'm not even mad at Ice Spice for the stuff that was said in the text messages. Because at the end of the day, whether you watching want to admit this or not, I'm sure everybody talks shit about somebody to somebody, whether it be to a friend, a family member, or your closest cousin. Everybody has a where you off on the side like, girl, child, this bitch, let me tell you about this fucking bitch. Oh, bitch, let me tell you what's going on with such and such. Everybody has that. And if you saying you don't, you either A, lying, or B, you're a lame and don't have no friends. That's what I'm gonna chalk that up to. If we fall out, I'm not gonna go run and expose every dirty, intimate detail of our text messages to social media and to the world. And this is whether you're a celebrity or not. I never understood that. I literally was friends. I'm not gonna do that because I ain't gonna do that. I was getting ready to tell one of my friends' business. Never mind. Scratch that, y'all. The girl is wrong. People was more gagged. Obviously, social media is more gagged about what was inside of the text messages, obviously. But the girl is wrong. Now, a lot of people's dragging Ice Spice because Ice Spice was talking about Nicki Minaj. She called Nicki Minaj ungrateful and delusional. She said that Nicki actually didn't have the Barbie deal. Barbie came to her and gave her the deal. She said she took the deal to Nicki because she know that that's Nicki's brand. So she supposedly took the deal. I don't believe that. So my whole thing with the whole Barbie thing, and it's even going back to Sweetie and all of them being mad, I doubt that Barbie went to everybody around Nicki Minaj and never offered Nicki Minaj anything to be a part of Barbie when Barbie has literally been her brand from the first day that bitch stepped into the entertainment business. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I believe that because I don't. At one point when Nicki was in Princess Diana screaming heavy on it, screaming princess, this, that, and the third. We seen her and Ice Spice. She was showing Ice Spice so much love. And then the love just stopped. And everybody was speculating on what was happening behind the scenes. Basically, it got exposed in the text messages that Ice Spice basically said her and Nicki is beefing because she wanted to sign to Nicki's label heavy on it. But Nicki wanted too much of the publishing, of her publishing deal. And so basically the deal wasn't bad. The deal wasn't good. It was a bad deal. And to that I say, if that is true, Nicki, you're wrong. Especially as a woman coming into game, it's like, why, Nicki, do you want more of another woman's publishing when you were a woman that came in the game? And apparently she said, she made a comment to Ice Spice like, when Wayne signed me, I didn't ask any questions. Yeah, you might have not had to ask any questions, but also, Nikki, you brag about when Wayne signed you, how big of a budget you got, and how he did this, that. Wayne basically rolled the carpet out for you. So you can't use the two. I've said this before. I'm a stand Paige. I stand for Nikki, B, and Ree. But when you're right, you're right. And when you're wrong, you're wrong. And if you and Ice Spice is out here beefing because you wanted more of her publishing and that's why she didn't sign to heavy on it, Nikki, you're wrong. And you are the fuck delusional. Nowadays, you could be a celebrity without a major record label backing you. You don't need these labels. These kids is out here nowadays making money and doing their thing off of their bookings and being independent. So why would I sign majority of my publishing over to you when I could easily just do it myself? Yeah, it may be a lot of work. And yeah, I may have to put up some of my money to see a return in something. Okay. That's a risk we all got to take on ourselves. Bet on yourself. So I don't know. It was just a lot. But the point is the girl Stormy has just been exposing. All at the end of it, the end of the week came. After she did all of that, garner all this attention, right? This bitch dropped a song in Target, her walking around Target with a damn angel wings on and blood on it called Rest in Pieces or some shit. Them the kind of friends keep away from me. Also, too, if a bitch is around you and all she want to do is suck up information off of you, and you don't know shit about that bitch, or she tight-lipped when it come to her business, that's the kind of bitch you watch. Don't come over here trying to know my business and trying to see what I got going on and trying to suck up whatever information, collecting gems like Thanos, bitch. And then I don't know shit about you. Now we so secretive. No. Them the kind of motherfuckers you gotta watch out for. For sure. And Storm, whatever her damn name is, she was that bitch that I'm talking about. And yes, me and my fire detector is still the fuck going. Mind your business. So good luck to them on that. Let's move right along. Drake and Kendrick Lamar, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I didn't tune into anything. I just been seeing what everybody been tweeting and going crazy about. Literally, Twitter shambles. My Twitter literally at one point was just all Drake and Kendrick quotes and this, that, Stan Wars beefing, yada, yada, yada. I literally yesterday was like begging my little cousins to send me the songs in order so I could listen to everything to be able to talk about it today. But y'all, the whole time I had the songs playing in the order that they were dropped, I was just sitting there and I was so not tuned in. Like, I'm so uninterested. I guess because I'm not like a Drake or Kendrick like fan. Do I think they both talented? Yes. But even now, how I'm scratching my head, that's basically what it's given for me. Like, the most entertaining part about it for me was when Kendrick pointed out about Drake being a pedophile, about him hiding another baby, which Drake came out and said that it was fake news. He fed him fake news, I guess, to use as a prop. I don't know. But then there's also this picture that was leaked with him holding a baby. I don't know. I just really don't care, y'all. Y'all not going to get my full response on this because it's just like stupid. And then a part of it kind of gets fake. It's like, are y'all really beefing? Two of the biggest hip hop artists of all time really beefing? Like, part of it gives like commercial fake vibe. I don't know. That's why I stay out of men business. You see, I can fluidly tell you what's happening with the girls. That's why I just stay out of the men business. Period. It ain't my business to tell. Okay? So that's just that on the Kendrick and Drake. If y'all want to dig deeper. But that's my opinion on that. This crazy bitch. Watch this.
Why did you grab me by my hair like that? I don't even know you.
I don't know you.
Well, you can get your big fat ass out this motherfucking room, fat bitch.
No. Jocelyn did not. First of all, I'm on Team Jocelyn for this. Because the boy did not even have to say what he said. And that's why we just extra as fuck. Because all Jocelyn said, like, well, who is this? She didn't know who it was. So she's like, who is this? Like, pulling on me like that. I don't know you. Like, and instead of him introducing himself and saying, oh, I'm just one of the people to take care of you, yada, yada, yada. He's like, girl, don't nobody know you. So Jocelyn like, all right, well, bitch, since you don't know me, get your fat ass up out of here. Like, I don't know why I find it so funny, but when somebody calls somebody a fat ass, even when people be saying it to me in the comments, I find the shit funny. It's funny because that's all you can say, bitch, because I'm not ugly. So it just be like, bitch, okay. Like, fat jokes is so stupid, and that's why I laugh at this shit. But yeah, y'all, that's Jocelyn. Like, she basically cursed the boy out, and of course the video is fucking viral all over the internet. You could go click on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. The video is there, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a sound, and people going to make it a sound and make it funny and be doing shit to it, of course. With that being said, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel if you're watching. Thank you to all 109 of y'all who have already subscribed. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. I will go to jail today. I promise you. Keep screaming. Yes. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Stay the fuck on. Yes. Hold on tight. I hope you are. Hold on. No. Should have got the fuck off my shit when I said so. Fuck is you talking about?